You know what really sucks? This is not that long of a game. Really. But, as I have said several 100,000 million billion trillion times, it's not actually the length that matters, insert juvenile joke here. It is specifically what you do with it. Games that feel long, that's not good. Games that overstay their welcome, that's not good. Whoops. $422. You know? It's like at a certain point, like, okay. What's a good example? Okay. Modern Warfare 1. Now, I like Modern Warfare 1 quite a bit. But if that game was, I'd say 2 hours, maybe 1 hour longer than it actually is, it would have reached the point of outstaying its welcome. It would have reached the point where I wanted the game to stop. And for those of you not aware, I love the crap out of that game. I have replayed that game many times. But the moment it just gets to that drag point, it's like... So anyways, with that wonderful endorsement out of the way. And the problem is, this is functionally Sunshine Syndrome. What we're dealing with right here. Whoops, wrong place. But this is a specific brand of Sunshine Syndrome. This isn't just the thing getting worse, it's the thing getting old. Like, I'm done. I'm done with this. You know? We're good. Yeah, tedious is a good word. Oh, sure. Now I get a coat hanger. I can't say I've ever had that personally, but yeah, that sounds about right, Triaxia. Alright, what do you want? This guy's bored. He's also allergic to corn, so he's been eating leaves and husks. On the bright side, he's got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. He's also allergic to cat meat. How do you know that? Well, I'm sure glad I got a walkthrough, because I didn't get any of that out of my interactions with him just now. I mean, honestly, the number of games I could say that outstay their welcome is probably more than the ones that don't. Like, that's the hard part. What's a game that nails it throughout? Now, we can think of some. Portal 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Final Fantasy 6, Chrono Trigger. Several Mega Man games. Not every Mega Man game. Yeah, Maneater ran into this problem. Maneater was perfectly good until it kept going. Actually, Maneater was great until it kept going. Be very clear about that. So a barrel of meat, or of milk. Thanks. Go away. Now I need this guy. He's the ice-creamed corn man. How did you get in here? Okay. I happen to have the item for that. There's no real cheating here, Noctis, no. I mean, me using a walkthrough is probably speeding this up as much as it possibly can. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 absolutely had this problem. I was ready for Baldur's Gate 3 to be done right about when I finished Act 2. Then there was Act 3. Hey, Crazy Norse. I hope you had a good celebration. A game that wastes my time the most? Yeah, Animal Crossing. Yeah, no kidding, Cure White Noise. I know, Blade Traval. Because I agree with you. It's the best encounter in that whole game was in Act 3. And no, it's not the House of whatever. It's the frickin' underwater thing. That is a brilliantly designed encounter that I couldn't stop gushing about. I even gave it an award during the LGAs. Then there's the House of Hope. And there's a few other ones. The Vampire Final Battle was pretty legit. There's some really good story tidbits. Like, a game that changed enough to bring me back in after I was done. Actually, yes. I believe we're currently calling that Mystic Quest Syndrome. A game that starts strong and then goes, ugh. But then somehow comes back. Brought you some ice cream. I don't remember getting to that point in Breath of the Wild, but I also didn't 100% Breath of the Wild. There's a couple things I didn't bother with. Notably those damn Korok seeds, which, by the way, are absolutely grindy as piss. One saucer, please. I will say, some of the shrines are a little bit not as good as the others. But I do rather like most of the shrines in Breath of the Wild. Ping to you, Flagant. No paradoxes today, thankfully. Okay, so now I need to go here. But how do I... Well, of course, Crazy Norse. That was before I found out that if I kept doing the time travel stuff, I would lock myself into a bad ending unless I used a walkthrough. It's definitely not a pulsating maggot, Flagant, don't worry. Found your teddy bear. I guess I saw your cat. Here's a saucer of milk for him. You now have access to Ghost Spoon. Plus 3 cold armor. That should be it, I think. Yeah, I actually had a bit of a gag reflex reading that section. Dan Hut. Lore Runner, fair to middling. 6. Likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? Spy who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean. The Dirty Blues. Talking about the Blue Coal Army? Damn right I am. I don't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sure, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh, that's true. Excuse me. Something about this place makes you forget. At ease, then. You can call me Colonel Benedetto. What's up with all this weird spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, of course you do. Our investigations into its nature have proven inconclusive. You mean inconclusive? Inconclusive? So, how are things? 8 out of 10. What did I miss? Alright. That should be 10. Why is it not done? Yeah, hi. I'm a little overpowered right now, so just fall over, please. Still out of 10. But I've done all 10 tasks. Apparently there were 2 quests I didn't do. Go figure. The full name of the hat I've got on right now, whoops, come on, is the Giant Maggot Beamed Up Shortened Hefty Pizza Cutter. Oh, sorry, no, hang on. It's the Wormy, Comfy, Taped Up Giant Maggot. Hi, Pillars of Snow. Welcome to hell. I am your host. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, I had a couple of gag reflex moments while reading the description flag end. I don't know what else to add to that. You're probably wondering, why are we wearing this on our head? Well, this thing gives us +1 muscle, +1 mysticality, +1 moxie, +3 armor, +3 sleaze armor, and +3 HP. That's honestly kind of hard to beat. In fact, I've seen nothing else that comes even close to that. Okay, so these people were all banished to this maze. No explanation given. And, we apparently can't do anything about it? Happy Sunday, TSB. We're done with the quest here. Yeah, there's the house that's just kind of doing its thing. Yeah, that's very normal. I don't know why you think it wouldn't be. Well, let's do a little cleanup really quick, and let's get the hell out of here. By God, do I mean that literally. Is active. Still fighting nothing but shadow enemies, by the way. Remember that explosion I mentioned earlier? Might be a weird question, but I was reading about a funeral happened 11 years ago. Could I ask you about it? I'm sorry, I hardly think I'd be able to tell you much about one from so long ago. This one was distinctive. There was a strange barn explosion. Oh, I do know the one you mean. I got into an argument with the man who printed the memorial cards for me. They came out all smudged, but he swore his type was in perfect condition. You better stick to fonts, Father. Leave the fonts to me, he said. I nearly succumbed to the cardinal sin of wrath. Do you have those cards? Yes, I do. Here you go. It was a nice funeral, though quite small, only a few neighbors. Heard someone grumble about a couple's daughter not attending, but that isn't unusual. Poor girl must have been distraught. Today we laid to rest Augustus Vernon and Patricia. Interesting. Well, that was the last thing I wanted to check out. It's, let's go decurse this scythe, shall we? Don't know that we've got like 17 chapters after this. Any guesses? Any takers? Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that. And then I need 5 cold armor. Looks like I'm screwed on that though. Well, let's just try it. Could you give me one I can actually do? There we go. Okay, can I beat her at chess? Is that physically possible? Jesus, crazy nurse. Apparently, the way you beat her is you just have 8 in every armor, and I do mean every armor. But all it is an achievement. I don't care about that, so... Back to real gear. And we all know what real gear means. A wormy, comfy, taped-up giant maggot. Let's see how this goes. You submit the wretched and writhing sickle to the machine. Handle first, as is customary and polite. The curve of the blade cups your palm, licks at your skin. You shudder. The shadow cast by this thing is long, and in its yawning shade you feel the span of the universe. This one's different. This is deep magic. Maybe there's something about this sickle. What is it used for, perhaps? When your eyes close, you can almost see it. Long stalks of wheat drifting in the blue moon, the corn folk in a burned circle, dancing stripped to the waist. Up! The sickle's in the air. Oh, you're going to see it. You're going to see the mystery. The machine snorts into the curse up into a singular dome nostril. It's a good clean sickle, now. Alright, let's go and face the coice. Nick? That's a 90s car. Okay. The engine get fried all the way out here. Hello. You know what this is? A certain forge-bound golem smoothed this blade for me. Asked him to make a weapon that could kill even you. Am I famously hard to kill? I can find you now wherever you go, runner. And I will cut you 1,000 times until you're dead. My name's Ashley, actually. I don't want to... Actually, I don't want to tell you what my name is. Die now. When you wake, you'll see me again. What? What? Ave, barbarian. I'm in college. What tribe do you hail? My dad's folk are Irish. Brings you these parts. Getting chased by a killer scarecrow. Yes, this is a wild part of the world indeed, but do know if your civilization's coming. That'll get rid of the scarecrow. It'll certainly civilize him. Cool. Is there anything civilization can do for me now? With respect to the scarecrow issue? No. I would recommend simply waiting. It is better if colonization is done holistically as possible, and not ad hoc or piecemeal. Okay. Having trouble with our language, I see. Oh, hello. Agi and Grimhild have but one tongue between them. 2 if you count their fists. I like to make sure I'm understood by all I mean, with words, not axes. Yeah, there's a scarecrow trying to kill me. I don't pretend to have an answer for everything that happens in the world. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Not me being murdered. Is it murder or self-defense? Wait, what do you know? Not so much. As I said, I do not pretend to have an answer for everything. God, I don't know. You know how to kill a scarecrow? Goodbye. And we're dead. We're back to the cornfields. Better not be blood on the seat. There's a copy of The Terminator. Get it? And we're dead. Okay. Can you help me? Oh, behave. Alright. Hey, cat. Okay. We're just bouncing really fast, aren't we? Anything new here? Nope. Wow, that is very little time per zone. What's your deal? I fear, child, that the Dylan of the day is mortar. I think I got murdered by a scarecrow. There's bad rot in the woods today. I cannot say whence it came. Ill wind blows in the wood for these little girls. You mean me? I'm 19. And if thou wert felled, we might count thy rings, but this is not a threat, I assure thee. Specken to me not, for I know not of any mortar. Must be nice. Any idea how much stock getting murdered by a scarecrow? I don't wish to be troubled by thoughts of mortar. I will specken on the subject no longer. Come on, you gotta help me out. Okay. Alright. And now we're at the murder scene. More questions. I've already told the detective everything I know. I cannot stand any more delays. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new exciting wheels at the factory. Yeah, Scarecrow's trying to murder me. 2 murders on a train. Highly implausible. To me, the most likely explanation is there have been no murders and the professor died of natural causes. And my Scarecrow thing? Maybe a broom fell on your head. They say the train brooms are very sharp. Who says that? I'm not an encyclopedia. The 11th hour, a new suspect enters the picture. Where were you, madam, at the time of the professor's murder? No idea, probably being chased by a scarecrow with a sickle? As an alibi, most preposterous. I must insist you remain in the car until the case is solved. Sure. You gotta help me. That scarecrow thing's trying to kill me. Isn't that interesting? A killer on the loose and a murder on this train? Hardly a coincidence, wouldn't you agree? I don't know. Seems to me the great detective ought to be chasing the killers that are already out there rather than harassing innocent bystanders, wouldn't you? Is that an option? Can I get a detective to chase the scarecrow? Boy, I'd like to build a machine to make that detective see sense, but I'm a wheels man, miss. That's my bag, and I'll die in it. Cars, trucks, all that good stuff. Anyway, best of luck. But I'm not... And we're back here. Where we can't even interact with anything properly. And we're back here. We've already hello. You gotta help me, man. There's a scarecrow with a sickle trying to kill me. What sin have you done for such to pass? Sometimes I don't rewind the tape before taking it to the store. You waste your breath in confession. Purification cometh only at the end of a blade. I only ask, will your crow swing in the sword, or will I? Some people might have to flee across reality from a sick building real scarecrow, but you don't. You haven't had lunch. Okay. Back into it, I suppose. This is a bit of a weird one. Ooh. Don't look at me, ma'am. I'm a numbers man. Team accountant. I don't know baseball hardly at all. Can you help with the scarecrow trying to kill me? That sounds like... doesn't sound like numbers. No. No, more of a scarecrow trying to kill me. Way over my head. Sorry, miss. Look, I'm a conservative gentleman, but I like my ham plain and my class divides between... I like my ham plain and my class divides entrenched in law. When it comes to winning baseball games, I'll do anything. Even putting someone who's wanted in the dugout during play. What do you say, rookie? I'm in, coach. Okay, we got a baseball bat. Okay. Okay. I think I took a wrong turn. Quite the contrary. You and I were always fated to meet. Why? Time does not ask why. It only moves in a single direction to a single destination, and that is this place. Do you know why we have met? Is it about my scarecrow issue? It's not your scarecrow issue. You're pursued by a creature whose blade carves the flesh of reality itself. We must decide how you are to kill it. How am I supposed to do that? The sickle is a powerful blade, but I ask you, what is one weapon that cannot be bested? A submarine! Flamethrower? Rock. A huge rock. Rock and roll. Now it's time. Quite so. I would also have accepted entropy. The sickle was a powerful blade for its time. Time, like all tools, made obsolete in successive generations. While the scarecrow wields that sickle, he can only be defeated with a more advanced equivalent. Do you follow? What tool replaced the sickle? A really, really big rock. The lawnmower. You must build a lawnmower. What? How do I... This is exhausting, getting murdered over and over again. And it is wrong getting a lawnmower? A lawnmower. No, I'm unfamiliar with this man. What a thing that cuts grass. I'm unfamiliar with this man. You're useless. Okay, so I need pieces for a lawnmower. Fair lady, forgive me. I cannot answer the question. The first rule of warfare is never meant to anything. That's not the first rule of warfare. It's only the second rule of warfare. It's only the 15th rule of warfare. It's not a rule of warfare, is what I'm trying to get at here. Okay. Who are you? Hello? Welcome, patron, for this establishment is indeed an antique store, and I its proprietress. Being such, I can assure thee the establishment and its personnel are up to no purpose other than safe and legal trade of antique goods. Yeah, hey, do you know how to build a lawnmower? A lawnmower? Wow, that's an old new one to me, good patron. There's one thing in which I antique proprietors do not traffic, it is the new and modern. Keep thy machines and labor-saving devices, and I'll be perfectly content with a book or an end table. Oh, hey, there's the... Howdy, stranger. Welcome to the store. Though, reckon we ain't seen much to a nice gal like yourself. See, we only sell dusty books. Can you help me with a lawnmower? Not much use for building things now if you need a thing lassoed or rustled. How about a scarecrow? That's a tough one. Can't rightly say I'd know what to do about that. See, you gotta understand us cowboys. We're a dying breed. We only know one way, and that's the way of the West. You think West is North now? Say that again? They changed West to North decades ago. Well, why'd you have to go say a thing like that? You okay? Really no place for the old cowboy anymore, huh? No. Oh my god! We just erased her from existence. To do eat cat and help. We apparently cannot spell. Okay, lawnmower, lawnmower, lawnmower. A good coach will try anything once. Well, I tried it, now I'm certain. I'm done fielding players who aren't on the team and have no baseball experience. You can keep the bat. Cool. Hey. You? No? I could get a lawnmower, coach. I don't deal in farm supplies, lady. My job is inspiring young men to reach the top of their baseball potential. Do you have a lawnmower I could use? I don't even know. You'd have to ask my wife. Can I? Are you joking? The secret to a successful marriage, kid, is keeping one spouse away from all teenagers. Whatever the cost. I'm 21. Tell it to the liquor store, kid. Here we go again. Can't help you muttering about wheels. Manufacturer was commercially sensitive. You must forget you heard about it. All I had was wheels. Shh. Look, can you help me make a lawnmower? You mistake me for a mechanic. I'm an automotive executive. Oh, there was a time when you would find me in a garage, greased up and elbow deep in the guts of a jalopy like my father on the farm when he helped give cows to birth. Yeah. Lawnmower? Okay, bye. You. Lawnmower. Can you make a lawnmower? No. Okay, I can make anything with wheels. Will you make a lawnmower? I'd love to. Wheel and axle machines are my bag, but I got a problem. See that detective fingering his mustache? At the end of the car? Yes. That washed-up gumshoe's got it and said I did something I didn't even do. A murder. Can you believe it? Murder's not my bag. My bag is wheel axle machines. I just told you that. Pretty unlikely that someone would have both wheel and axle machines and murder in one bag. Could you get to the point, please? I'd love to make you a lawnmower, but I can't do anything while that man is investigating me. Okay. You. How's the case going? Surely, but slowly. I am pulling at the string that will lead me through this labyrinth of lies to the murdering minotaur at the center. What this murderer does not realize is that the string I'm making for him or her is a noose. So good. There's nothing good about murder, ma'am. You look tired. You want a break? Be sensible. The common criminal longs and lusts for what they call the distracted detective. The critical moment, which I allow my guard to slip. It must never happen. It cannot happen. Yeah, but maybe it wasn't even a murder. Do you suggest natural causes, an accident, an act of God? Yeah, whichever one of those you think. I think that is just one of the passengers would like us to believe. The question is, which one? None. I think none. But the boy didn't do it. No doubt the young man himself will protest his innocence to anybody with ears, and even with those without. But I suspect he knows more than he lets on, because everyone knows more than they let on. This is boring. Some respect for the dead, please. But I admit this is a routine case. It certainly does not tax the grey cells as thoroughly as my last adventure, such as last year's locked room mystery, in which a locked room was murdered. But there's nothing a murderer should fear more than a bold detective. Okay. There's more interesting murders you could solve. Assuredly so. But one that could happen here now in this train car? Unlikely prospect. Please, you have bothered me enough. Allow me to conclude my investigation. Then perhaps I shall turn my mind to your more interesting murders. But, like, and I'm dead. Well, we did just die. Okay, I get what they're going for here, but I'm feeling a gameplay negative. As near as I can tell, each hop is random to where we go, which is fine, except there's a specific solution to this. We have to do things in a specific order, right? And if we have to do things in a specific order, that means we need to hit the zones in a specific order. But it's random. So... Hi, Seth. Please kill me. Thank you. Like, it just... Okay, I'm gonna look this up just to make sure I'm right, because if I am right, this is a negative. Having to do a specific sequence of events that spawn randomly is pretty much by definition a negative. Here we go. Okay, apparently the order does vary slightly, but it does actually bounce you around randomly. So we need to... we're on step 3 of this chain right now. We talked to the old man. We talked to the mechanic kid. We now have to distract the detective. After that, we start gathering items in order to build the lawnmower. Then we go back to the train. Then we go back to the baseball area. And then we actually fight the damn thing. Okay. It is kind of a waiting puzzle, yeah. There are apparently specific actions we can take in each area, and I just have a list here. There is TSB. It's pretty terrible. There's no scarecrow man in the wood. If there was, it, like all sinners, will be pruned by my blade. Can I have your blade? Okay. So now we need... hang on. So now we need to distract the dude. How do we distract the dude? Oh, here we go. It's not possible. I saw you die. Yeah, weird, huh? How can this happen? How can a person die and return to life? I am pursued by a creature whose blade carves the flesh of reality itself. That makes no sense of it. No, I must insist you explain yourself. What is it? Deception? Mystical illusion? I must know. I swear I'll not rest till I have the truth. It's all above my pay grade, man. Later days. No, that's not fair. Okay, so now he's distracted. I can make you one, but I need the parts. Luckily for you, the lawnmower's pretty simple. Just need 2 blades, 2 wheels, a handle, and a metal rod. So, here's a handle. I'm improvising here. That's not long enough to make a handle. Okay. Rubber manufacturer. Let's get to the chase. I need wheels, you're a wheel guy. It's true, I am, as they say in your country, a wheel guy. Furthermore, it's true I am carrying on board many suitcases of exotic rubber to make new wheels at my factory. It is true with my automotive experience I could probably roll some of that rubber into a wheel for you, but why would I? Because you could never say no to a beautiful girl who needs a fresh rubber wheel. Wrong! It's because you helped my young friend over there. He's coming to work with me, you know. Together we'll do wonderful things. So you'll need me a wheel? My friend, I've already done it. Can you make me like one more? I cannot. This one wheel used up all 19 suitcases of rubber. That is very wasteful. No, when I sell the wheels, it is for a lot of money, so I am not wasting the rubber. Bueno. Okay. We're actually done with the train car now. I think we're actually done with the cornfield, too. Yep. I don't even know what to say about that, Linear Oath, but I am sorry that you're dealing with that crap. Okay, here we go. Barbarian camp. Give me the axe. Give me the axe, please. Please give me the axe. We need the axe for. Building a lawnmower. Is that necessary? I told you before. I wonder if the sickle's only trying to protect the fellows. I didn't say sickle. I said scarecrow. Yes, I spoke in error. Forgive me. Oh. Aggie knows more than most think. I am Aggie. I speak your tongue. What do you want? I hear you talk with old men. I'll give you axe if you help Aggie. Sure. Aggie needs axe to fight Empire. If Aggie had better weapon than Empire, he need no axe. That's the same thing I'm doing with my scarecrow. I'm going to beat him by getting my hands on a lawnmower to beat his sickle. You need advanced technology, right? Slow down. Aggie does not understand all words, but advanced technology. This you get? Those are the words you understand? Alright, here. Have a telephone. It's a telephonic communication device. Very advanced. Aggie kill Empire with this? Yeah. Very good. You have Aggie's axe. Don't have to alter the timeline too much. Okay. Look, we're getting killed by a scarecrow, okay? I mean a sickle. Leftmost tree. Nope. Too slow. Evening, Colgrim. Oh my god, this is definitely worth a negative. This is insane. Hey, Dudatron. Oh my god! I literally need one item. Okay, here we go. Weird question. Mist and wonder are thick in the woods, and questions trouble me not. Are any of your branches long enough to be a handle for a lawnmower? And if they are, can I have one of your branches? I guess that's two weird questions. Naturally, I have no branches. All that grows belongs to the wood. Okay, is it okay with the wood if I have one of its branches? 'Tis a sin, girl, but there's no cutter to punish me for it, is there? No, there isn't. I didn't kill him, though. You saw that, right? You ask questions, girl, but I ask none. That ought to working. Now go and speck not a word of what happened here today, or there'll be new mortar in the wood. Doesn't bother me, pal. I get mortared every 10 to 20 seconds. Yeah, by the way, it literally is 10 to 20 second timer. Yeah, the randomized jump thinks now we got to go back to the train, and then we've got to go to the dugout, and then we've got to go to the cornfield, in that order. So, for example, this is wrong. Okay, this is a blade, right? It's a purifying blade created by woodsmen against sinners. That's my next guess. This looks pretty sharp to me. I expect you're making more of a success of this than I expected. You're human at me, aren't you? You can't make a lawnmower? Wouldn't say I could if I couldn't. I'm not a car dunce, contrary to what you might have heard. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. Got you a wheel. Owie, or should I say wow wheel. That's a juicy rubber wheel worthy of Signor Andretti. Well, the guy over there made it. That's a great man. Mind you that I don't want you running him over with this lawnmower. Just don't get that idea. It's a good handle? Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. I'm being rhetorical. Yeah, it'll make a fine handle. Just chop it up, put it back together in the right shape. If the branch starts screaming, don't worry. Never do. Is it roll enough for you? Is it roll enough for you is the question. A vehicle's like a steak, miss. There's no right way to make it. Just gotta be the way you want it. Aren't steaks supposed to be the best rare? Ugh. So is this you can make my lawnmower too wet? No, it's just right. Okay. Now what do we need? Seriously, what do I need? I thought I had everything. Hang on. We got the tree branch, we got the axe, we got the other axe, we got the pole. Looks like we're missing one wheel. Where did we get the other wheel? Oh, okay. There. Have the wheel. And take the videotape over here. Back to the train. There we go. Here you go. Nothing dearer to me than the world and wheels and the machines that use them. Nothing dearer, no girlfriend or boyfriend. Of course, I love my mother, but romance? No, ma'am. I'm married to my work. And if you're married to your work, you don't work a day in your life. I got good news for you. Simple machine, miss. Shouldn't take more than a few seconds to build a lawnmower. Only there's a problem. It's the darndest thing. All the pieces are there, and it should work, but it's like, if I didn't know better, miss, I'd say the machine doesn't want to run. How's that possible? Can't say, miss. I'm a humble engineer. I can build things, but this is getting to the questions of whether machines have souls, and I don't know how to get a machine to believe in itself. I don't know anybody who could do something like that. Thanks. I guess that explains that. Isn't this just so entertaining, Colgrim? Oh, here we go. I have a lawnmower that doesn't work. Can you help with that? Doesn't work. No such thing. Won't work. Maybe it's just like the rest of these boys. Maybe it's tired. Maybe it's had a hard day. Maybe it'd like to go back to bed. Well, I'm not standing here in pouring rain so I can go to bed. I came out here to win a damn baseball game. Give me that thing. You're wet. You're tired. Can't help you with that. We can't control that. We can only control one damn thing in our lives. You understand? One damn thing. So you tell me, yes or no? Are you a baseball player? Yes. Yes, coach. Oh my gosh. Now you get out of there. And you play. It's the last damn time. Hey. It's over for you now, you goon. I went and made myself a lawnmower that beats your sickle. You speak of sticks and stones, tools only. There will always be shadow, runner lore, and thus you will never be safe from me. Nick, what the hell? Ain't nothing personal, Ash. Seems plenty personal. It ain't you, it's the guy I gotta kill, Runner. Why? I don't have a choice. It's something that goes way back. Got a debt to the shadow. How long has this been going on? Figure since time immemorial. Time memorial? No, immemorial, although I think they mean the same thing. Hell, I don't know what either of them mean, but if I'm honest, but I know it's awkward and all, but do you mind if I slash you one more time? I think this is the one that's gonna do it. Curse undone. A long and confusing vision with several words and concepts you don't understand. You leave the machine not a little less sure in yourself and the world, but pleased nonetheless that the sickle's curse is now destroyed. Package came for you. It's a lawnmower. Is there a return address? Yeah, the return address says, I'll see you in 66 years. Hi, Jessica. I found the sickle. There's some bad implication about this whole situation with the shadow monsters and the government. Not that there weren't already, but this is turning out to be a pretty big bite to chew. It fits the readings I'm getting from the detector trial. What kind of readings? Get some sleep. I'll tell you in the morning. Get some sleep, she says. Here's a big old cliffhanger, she says. Ugh, fine, whatever. Instruments, potions, hardware. Yeah, we'll do hardware. Now, we got a bunch of stuff that time around. Okay, sure, whatever. Hopefully our final dream sequence here. What is up, dearest sister? You can do that further away from me if you prefer. Yeah, I do.
I thought you were done playing the stick game.
Yeah, so did I. It's a good thing my bed isn't like this in the waking world. A clock whose time is running out. The symbolism here is anyone's guess. It's, yeah, okay. Noelle is really freaking out over something. Okay, could you stop with the jump scares? Seriously, I don't have time for you. You. Gotta say me. Me? Or me? Get the hell out of here. I'm busy. Wait, are you the real you talking to me in my dream? Or am I making up a dream version of you? I don't have time for this vaudeville act. Scram! What a grouch. She's done talking.
Hey, it's a door.
Yeah, are we gonna, like, actually finish the MSQ Briggity finally?
No.
Can someone look up how many more chapters there are after, I guess, 6? That's where we're at now. Because at this point, you know...
You gained fairy fisticuffs.
Yep, just get my buffs before I head out. The crystal. Consider the orb. And wind up the music box. They're now what the hell does haunted do? Spooky armor. Oh, nice. Okay, this is the finale. Oh, thank God.
I'm noticing that...
Yeah, something may have fallen. I don't really have a spot for it right now. Dude, something strange has happened behind me. Help! Help! No, that kind of works. That kind of works. It just says, warning! And then it's just me, right? Yeah, warning. Me. Morning. May yell at videos, maybe. I don't know. For those of you who haven't seen this up close,
It's a magnet.
I know. Why is it breaking? Oh my God. Ah, there we go.
This was like, what, your birthday present last year?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've pulled it out a couple of times. Ah, there we go. Nope. There we go. No, that's not.
Helping.
It's very apropos. Ah! It has stopped being apropos.
I'm waiting for you to lean back so I can put it back.
That's weird. Okay, there we go.
You now must play the rest of this game holding your silence.
Ah. Ah. Okay. I can do this. Not actually very often, Dark Day. I have gotten angry at games plenty of times, but if you ever hear me get legitimately angry at a game, I don't yell, I go quiet. It's really rare. Like, I can only think of one example off the top of my head. Tell me what you think of those.
I don't like ginger.
Why are you eating one?
I'm not.
What are you doing? I have a freshly mouthwashed mouth, so I would rather not have ginger plus mouthwash right now, if that's acceptable. I'm stuck. So these, for those of you at home wondering, are rose flavored. They call it Sakura, but no, it's spelled. Live, breathe.
Sakura. Sakura. So now he has rose soap, ginger, and mouthwash.
There we go. Oh, that's great. Mm. I hear that often. Rose tastes like rose.
Until you have too much of it, and then it tastes like soap.
My sister does have a proclivity for occasionally having the giggles. Now you're hiccuping. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, sure. Stop giggling. Let it more. You're behind this score. Hey, tell me that doesn't look good on her. So, viewers are thanking you for the break of this boring-ass game that's gone on for I'd say about 10 hours. Maybe 15 hours, longer than it should have. Something like that. Ma'am. Oh, God, I can't do the hat plus this, can I? If I'm, like, really careful. So all I have to do is, like, be really cautious. Oh, yep, it's already slipping. I gotta like, he's back into it. Hang on. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, perfect. Okay, so. I know. No.
Lift your chin up. I'd moved your hat enough.
Okay, I can see most of the game. Now I can see none of the game whatsoever.
Oh no! I know how to do that.
Oh my God!
Now you must play the game.
Okay, hang on. I think that's the game? Okay. Okay, something's moving there, which means that's probably
It's shiny.
me. That's also moving, and that's also moving. By the way, I am, like, blind as a bat without my glasses.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is this is really contrasty, so I can actually see kind of well. Like, there's a bird. I know that because I put the bird there just like a minute ago.
Okay, there you go. Hey, Jessica, what's this document knifed to my door? I didn't look. Figured it wasn't any of my business. You didn't see anybody come into this room and try to murder my bedroom door with a letter opener? I was busy. You got a letter opener. You got an item, Wizarding License Renewal Form. You can press number 1. You found this ominous document stabbed to the door of your room. This was the thing that stabbed the document to the door of your room. Of all common household objects, the letter opener has the largest gulf between how sinister it looks and how mind-numbingly boring its intended use is.
Please. We finally got the letter opener. It's only been the entire game. Dear Runner
Lore, we were unable to find any record of your wizarding license on file with the Municipal Records Office. Please use the enclosed form to update or renew your license accordingly, at your earliest convenience. Monetary fines and or magical curses may be levied against you as a penalty if this matter is not resolved.
I'm supposed to have a license for magic spells?
Well, yeah, can you imagine the chaos otherwise? How did you not know that?
I became a wizard in a dream. None of the dream people explained the regulatory structure to me.
You'd better get it taken care of before they turn you into a trash bin for community service.
Take care of where?
The DMV. It's in Government Valley.
Where's that?
Down the coast a ways. It was the nexus of all things red taped related before things started getting weird. People don't go there much anymore unless they absolutely have to. Like you do.
Yeah, to fix this bureaucratic nonsense that is almost certainly a trap.
Definitely a trap, but you have to go anyway. That isn't the only reason why.
Oh, you found another artifact, huh?
Kinda.
What do you mean, kind of?
Well, it wasn't there yesterday, and it's too, I don't know, big, powerful, strange, to be just a regular artifact. It pegged the dial on the detectotron.
Oh, boy. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, how do I get there?
Hang on, I've got a map here somewhere.
Wait, a what?
A map.
Is it a real map? I mean, or just another one of those vast array of non-map things you keep referring to as maps. My God, it's a real map! It's a real breakthrough for you. Okay, so hold up. Where's all my frickin' stuff to open?
Did you know it's not falling now that you're not moving?
Yeah, I noticed. Mango. Those are from you know who. There we go.
The in-laws?
No. The other ones. Fruit advertisement, perfume sample, stainless steel business card. What's with all these fruit advertisements? What's a fruit advertisement? How is that? Okay.
I apparently have revived your sanity. You needed a giggle break.
I did. Funny. I'm playing a comedy game, and I need a giggle break. Please think about that. 1805. That just sounds like a weird Gatling gun or something. 1805.
You found something interesting. You gained 500 meat.
Sweet. Good, Loke. Good. I am legitimately happy that someone finds this game entertaining and amusing. Someone do me a favor. For real. Could you look up how long Spaceballs is? Like the actual length of the film, please. Oh, we got perfume samples, too. What an annoying time to be alive. Increases stench armor by 6. I have literally researched comedy. 1 hour, 36 minutes. Yep, that tracks. That's probably counting credits, too. So, yeah, that probably hits about the 80 to 90 minute mark, which is pretty much the perfect duration for a comedy. Go figure. Okay. Let's double check this. Oh, thank God. No side quests. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's go to the final dungeon, which is actually the final dungeon, apparently.
It even says
Sinister enough for government work.
finale.
Isn't this the same song we just
They
heard?
have spikes on the benches.
Hang on. No, it's similar, but it's not actually the same song. Okay, my bad. So, what's with the infinite ruins in all directions?
Well, it's Government Valley. People don't come here anymore.
This bench has been covered in spikes and no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. That's not a joke. That's just real life.
Well, they put them slightly wider apart so that vagrants don't attempt to lay on them.
Just saying, that's not a joke at that point. That's just saying, hey, don't airlines suck to fly in? And it's like, yeah. Where's the joke?
Well, they made it worse.
Oh, that's funny.
No.
No, it isn't. That's my point. Sorry. Okay, so...
No, what would have been funny is if they had had just like one spike.
Yeah, or like a flower. Or no. I'm trying to think of something that would be funny without being insulting. Something that would like repulse people from resting on the bench. That
A
is
spittoon.
there you go. So it's just that would be perfect. So there's just a spittoon on the bench, right? And then you see someone wander over. They just run off, you know. Okay. Well, she says to go to the DMV. So
Go to the DMV.
without further ado, let's just do that.
You hear hooting and yelling nearby, and look, the game's nearly over. It's not like you're going to learn to not investigate this kind of stuff now. It turns out to be a small band of roving and or raving maniacs. Seems like maybe their minds got corrupted by the shadow and they aren't reacting to it very well. I guess I'm just assuming scream out all your teeth might just be like a fun thing they're into, a hobby.
Yeah, those people are definitely shadow infused. And
Why is your hat a brain?
it's worse than a brain.
Bug?
It is a bug.
Why is your hat a bug?
Well, that's actually kind of a long and really
Are you
gross
wielding
story.
a pizza cutter?
Yeah, I'm a mage. So obviously I can cast cheese. Watch, see? I summon Parmesan! I was actually Swiss. I got government cheese.
Ooh. And Jenny the Maniac doll.
I don't want to use that. So the specific reason I'm using this terrible, awful hat, the wormy, comfy, taped-up giant maggot, is it gives me +1 muscle, +1 mystic, +1 moxie, +3 armor, +3 sleaze armor, +3 maximum HP. It is the best hat I have by far. Would you like to hear the narrative reason?
Sure.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
I literally actually had a couple of gag reflex moments while reading the description out loud.
You mean like I did with the spittoons?
Yeah, actually. Yes, start date. That is correct. Okay, so this hydrant has multiple things wrong with it. Yeah, I agree with that sentence. Okay. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody. But this isn't the one. I don't want to talk to him. I'll burn the telephone then. Sensical. Well, here it is. The obvious trap you're about to step into.
have to wait in line.
I'm just looking at our line. So we have a shadow-infused government agent up front. Glasses guy, burning guy, Canada guy, hobo guy, bee guys. I don't know who he is. Cow, you're extinct, sir. Robot guy, woman guy, and I don't know what that is.
Follow.
Let's take a number. Only 10 before me. That doesn't seem too bad. It's one of the Hex Rock monsters. What are you doing at the DMV? Hi there. What brings you to DMV today? It's not exactly enlightening.
Rumble!
Come on, please.
Rumble!
Hang on. Let me rock-splain.
Rumble?
You're made of hypercrystalline thauomorphic diorites. You don't need a wizarding license because you don't cast spells. You're inherently magical.
Rumble.
I'm sorry, you're much too heavy to drive a car. Sorry, bye. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. Hey, good boy. What brings you here today?
My child just need a staple removed from these old documents.
You can't just pull it out yourself.
I tried, dear, but it's a titanium staple and I'm not as spry as I used to be.
I see. Would you mind if I cut in front of you, ma'am?
I certainly would. I've been waiting my turn patiently, and so can you!
So we can kill her. Or... let me try, ma'am. Not to brag, but, I'm pretty strong.
Oh, but you do? That's very kind of
Yeah. Here you go.
you. Thank you very much, dear. Now I can spend the rest of the afternoon getting cozies for my collection of vintage machine guns.
You're welcome. Bye. Okay. Hi, robot. Hello? Robot? I can just move in front of you, right? And it points a laser gun at me. Well, unfortunately for you, I did the Robotechnics course, so... hacking into the interwebs. Hacking every IP simultaneously. Okay, we're done. Whew. So I remember you from the intro. Hey, buddy, what are you here for?
Oh no, it's so annoying.
Driver's license?
Can't drive, don't fit in cars. Have to ride a trolley to work.
That's not so bad. Lots of people ride the...
Like a horse!
Oh. Huh.
What do you want? I'm too mad to have a conversation.
I was just wondering if you don't mind if I got in front of you.
Hell no, get back.
You know, maybe you need a magic license?
I don't know spells. I just hang around in mazes and labyrinths and Swedish furniture stores.
Do you need a license for being a magical creature?
That would be hugely racist. That would be like if I needed to be a license for being Greek.
A good point. Maybe you just don't need to be here.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't seem like any of the stuff they do here applies to you.
So I came here. Nothing. I've been wasting my time?
Yeah, I feel your pain, but I do think that's the case.
Damn it, you know how long it takes to get in and out of the labyrinth?
I'm sorry, bye.
Ah!
Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. This guy is dressed in a slick black suit and has the impatient yet nervous air of someone who's been used to outranking everyone except the government. He's pretty clearly a mob guy, probably a low-ranking capo. If he was higher ranked, he'd have someone wait in line for him. What are you here for?
Taking a vacation to Rome soon. Gotta get a photo so I can renew my friggin' passport. Look at all this paperwork. Can you believe it? Outrageous. My pop's citizenship papers weren't this complicated.
Oh, jeez.
What do you want? I ain't here to flap my gums.
Would you mind if I cut ahead of you in line?
Yeah, I freaking mind. Try it and I'll cut you.
Well, listen. I'm in the family. Oh, wait, hang on. Listen. I'm in the family, and I need you to clear out of here. I'm on business, and I'm in a hurry.
Oh, yeah? Then who's your capo?
Well, that would be Don Toblerone, and if you don't believe me, you can ask him yourself.
Are you kidding me? I don't have time to ask that guy what's for lunch. Fine, I'll go.
Ciao. Okay. Hi. You're gonna have to wait your turn to figure out how to make your turn come faster. Hey.
Runner lore.
That's me.
To the right and through the mouth.
Come again.
To the right and through the mouth. To the right and through the mouth.
Okay. The giant mouth hacks you up like a hairball into an office that can clearly only belong to Dark Noel. How she gets to snow here is anyone's guess, but it's probably dark magic of some kind. These presents are labeled not runner.
Thanks for coming to my little Crimbo party, runner. Not that there was much of a chance of you pulling a no-show. People say I'm obsessed, but all wizards are obsessives. And, oh, that's not the word, and all I had to do was make you jump and take away your license.
I don't need a license to take you down, Noel. I consider it civic duty. And I'll do it again, just like I did in the swamp.
That was just a fluke, and that swamp doesn't have any Crimbo spirit. But now you're on my turf.
I mean, if you think I'm going to switch allegiances and join your Dark Crusade or whatever, you got another thing coming.
I was gonna ask. I hate your guts.
Fine, I hate yours too.
Fine.
Good. Enough talk. Let's settle this like real magic users. Traditional wizards duel.
How charming. Gladly. I'll even be magnanimous and let you go first. Give me your best shortcake.
Whoa! Stiff breeze. A quick circular motion of my arm conjures a shield of semi-soft cheese, deflecting the shortbread harmlessly. I throw the shield forward, but you've decided to fight dirty.
Who's naughty and who's nice is decided by the winner, dear.
Monterey jackhammer.
Meet me under the mistletoe.
Whoa. You wish, lady.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. Let it snow.
Moz umbrella.
You'll never defeat me without all your allies and familiars.
Maybe you got a point. Provolone wolf.
Tinsel.
Tinsenticle, I think?
Sure, tinsenticle.
Tinsenticle?
It's clearly I don't know how to say
Portmanteau.
that word either. Whatever. Of tinsel and tentacle. Come on, you did Mazur umbrella for crying out loud.
Moz umbrella makes perfect sense. Tinsenticle means... I don't know, it's kind of dubious.
Your face seems kind of dubious. 6 geese a slaying!
Whoosh! Rock Fortress. Roke? Is there a cheese called Roke? Or Rock? Or Rockue? Help me out here, people. A tower of blue-veined white marble surrounds me, protecting me the honking, slashing assault. When the noise subsides, I dispel the tower and step forward.
Yeah, we caught that it was blue cheese.
Dark. Noel watches carefully, preparing for your next move as you twist your fingers in a complicated gesture. Asiago. Or is it Asiago?
Asiago.
Asiago to hell! Oh no. I don't have spooky armor.
Navi dead!
Ugh.
You finally awake? Ho ho ho. I decided to be charitable and give you one more chance. 'Tis the season after all.
It's October.
Shut up. It's always the season.
Ugh. Okay, so I need spooky armor, apparently. I can make that happen.
You had spooky armor.
Yeah, but not enough, apparently. Actually, how much spooky armor do I have? I have 3.
You need 4.
Have you not heard me talk about that, Ross? Of course you haven't. Why would you listen to me? Hey, let's eat the government cheese. We now have government protection. Not something I would usually think about having. I don't really have a lot of other like armor buffs. I've got more spooky armor if I need it. What am I up to? 9.
That's enough.
Well, I feel like I might need cold, too, knowing her winter theme. And I have no cold armor at all. So... let's go with elemental armor, cold. Do I have any? I don't have any. Okay. Accessories. What am I wearing right now? Plus everything. Yeah. Cold. I could do this. I could do that for spooky. Then switch my food to cold. So hang on. Let's find that cold one again. 5, 2. Cold armor by 5. Cold armor by 3. Looks like that's all I'm getting. Okay, so let's do this kind of spaghetti. Yes. Okay, take 2. Let's do this. Same thing as last time. Blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. Mistletoe.
blah,
Let it
blah, blah,
snow.
blah, blah. Moss umbrella. Tincenticle?
Tincenticle. 6 keys of slayings.
Okay.
Elise.
Alright. Tower through.
Namide.
String cheese theory.
What?
Punch.
Ow! 5 does, you jerk! Thazzle foul!
I punch her into her repeatedly. Oh my god.
By saying Gouda.
No. By saying, Gouda, 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 Gouda.
Uh-huh. You should do it again.
I don't know if I should, given the circumstances.
You should do it again.
Gouda, 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 Gouda.
You didn't do the final blow.
Oh, Gouda!
I do believe that's you, given the circumstance.
Yeah. You're naughty. I'm nice.
Ha! Go ahead and finish me off. Make it a red crimbo.
I think I've proven my point already. I'll let you out of here alive if you promise to leave the country and never return.
Huh? Maybe you are the nice one. Alright, I'll leave if that's what you want. Or you can open your present.
My present?
Really, it's my present, my second form. But I didn't get the chance to show it to you. It's really cool. But if you want to see it, you'll have to fight it in regular combat. No takebacks.
Chat, do you want to see her second form? Like, that's just straight up telling me. You skipped the fight, so if you want to see the fight, here you go.
Sure, no. Sure. No. Okay, the next person has to... Oh, nope, they broke the cycle. 3 nas and a sure.
Yeah,
2
we're,
sures.
we're at 1 nah total.
Yeah.
That's how I keep track. There's 2 nas.
This is anime. You have to. That was a 3. A yes.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Plus 20.
I know
because-
all your lurkers are out there. Oh, there's another one.
Yep, so now we're back to 0. I don't know what meh means.
Both, which means nothing. Ah! What did you hit? That appears to be her second form. Cool. Okay. Sure. Gotta hand it to her. Second form's pretty sweet. Shame about having to actually fight the terrifying thing. That's fine. That's actually lower level and damage than stuff I've already been fighting. Game. Game. There you go. Oh my god, game. Okay, so since I don't feel like putting up with you at all, first thing I'm going to do, what are you going to do? You're going to do spooky damage, as if I can't deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and increase my mysticality by 9. And then I'm going to go ahead and, let's increase my mysticality by 5. And then increase my mysticality by 5. And then increase my mysticality by 5. I'm going to hit in the face for 51. Goodbye. Any questions?
You won. Wow.
Ho, ho.
Maybe it'll be a holly jolly crimbo after all.
It might be. Okay, so. Key to the Black House. Okay. Do I have to?
Yes.
I mean, I guess... Okay, sure. So, like...
You haven't been to the central office.
You're just straight up being attacked by a giant hovering wad of cancer. Considering there's still going to be cigarette ads on the radio for another 43 years, they won't even start banning smoking in airplanes for 60, you'd think such a direct assault would be unnecessary. Yeah, that's just cancer. That's a polyp. Spewing shadowy energy, actually. That's pretty much exactly what that looks like. What am I summoning? Stilton? Is Stilton a type of cheese?
Sure.
Yeah, now we have Shadow Cancer, everyone. Just you know, for Christmas. Just for holidays. Okay, well, what kind of cheese is Stilton? God, these things have so much freaking health. Who says there's no cure for cancer? Let's play with matches.
Sure. Don't we all?
This is not the one. I understand. I will burn. No, I want this telephone. Then I'll get it for you. Hey, wait. Okay. Okay, so we can't go to the military place. Because, you know, that's one of the other people's. Go to the federal prison. Because we do actually have a side quest there. This isn't him. I'm there in his house now. I'm there with him. This is not him. I'll burn the telephone then. Stop doing that. Telephones are expensive. Okay. Any chance you want to part with the honky horn? Just go back to playing my harmonica? I'll swap you for a cracker. Just a cracker? Are you that hungry? Oh, you're new. It's not my job to fish the ropes. Okay.
You're in the wrong. You need to go in block 1. 1A. I'm Tetley. Want to buy a cracker? Only 300 meat.
For crackers? Your crackers!
New around here, huh? Look, crackers are what we call gift certificates to the prison chiropractor. We use them as currency.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
So, you want to buy a cracker?
No. Bones and things that can be wrong with them. One of the chiropractor's less fortunate customers.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dixie. How can I help you?
Are you the prison physician?
Close, I'm the prison chiropractor.
What's the difference?
Well, a physician treats ailments through specific medications and treatments tailored to that ailment. A chiropractor fixes things by pushing on your spine.
Oh. Interesting. Can I get an adjustment?
Certainly in exchange for one of my gift certificates.
Never mind then. Can I buy one from you?
Sorry, some hoodlum made off with the whole stack and I haven't had any more printed yet.
Okay.
Bye.
Do you have a maggot on your head? Shut up.
Hi there, I'm Moppy.
Weird coincidence your parents named you that and here you are mopping.
It's a nickname. People call me that because I like to mop floors.
Oh, I assumed it was going to be comedic reversal. Should I have a nickname? I feel like a hip prison nickname like yours would help me fit in.
Well, I'm happy to suggest one if you want it.
Sure, hit me.
Dingus, maybe?
Let's try again.
How about Pinchy? Nickelback? Tip Top? Flip Cup? Parsley? Whooper? Margarine? Needles? Pinocchio?
I love it.
Welcome to the family, Pinocchio.
I will never regret this.
If you ever need information, Pinocchio, just ask me. I overhear all kinds of stuff while mopping.
Good to know. Thanks. Nope. Okay, so like, hold on. I have a quest here. Where's my freaking quest? You!
I'll just wait outside. Shouldn't ought to let the guards lay peepers on me.
Would they recognize you?
They would if they've been paying attention to the wanted posters.
You have a wanted poster? Neat! If we see one, I'll have to get you autographed for me. Okay, well, alright. But the problem, here's the problem. Here's the problem with this sequence. I can already tell you this is kind of bad. See, there's my quest log. My entire quest log.
You don't currently have any side quests.
No, I don't have anything to do here. This feels like a place that they added and then didn't actually attach any quests to. Except, I know for a fact I'm trying to rescue her girlfriend in here.
Well, let's go find her. Okay.
Okay, what?
I'm Pinocchio.
Bye, Pinocchio.
I'm Benny.
I like your ball.
First time I've ever heard that. Yeah, I had to invent this because haven't got a basketball hoop.
Oh, I see. Any chance I could buy it?
All right, I'll sell it to you for a cracker.
Why do I care about any of these things? That's 2 items of no import I can buy for crackers.
I'm Nora.
Nice spice jar.
I need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I can sell you, though.
An elaborate mechanical pepper mill.
I made it in the prison machine shop, but I decided I prefer a traditional shaker. I'll give it to you for a cracker.
That's 3 ridiculous things I could buy for no reason now. Oh, there's the slop. That's surprisingly good buff food. The prison figured out how to improve their efficiency by serving the prisoners a blended-up combination of bread and water.
Hey, there's a girl.
Yeah, is this her?
What are you looking at, Rubberneck? I'm Scraze, your mama's calling for you.
I couldn't help but notice your tattoo. Is that a heart with N+M in it?
I'll put the shiv in your noticers. Go milk a duck, Pepper.
Okay, you are definitely Nancy. Nancy McGill, right?
What? Are you a slap man? A grazer? Or just Scissorbill?
None of those, probably. I'm a friend of Molly's.
Huh. Well, if you know Molly and you ain't full of holes, you must be a right guy. What's the score, pal?
Well, I think I should just let Molly explain that.
She's here? Well, what am I listening to your teeth rattle for?
I'll go get her.
Holy baby!
Noodles! I'm so glad we weren't too late.
I asked you not to call me that in public. What are you doing here? We agreed we wouldn't visit because the fuzz catches sight of you.
We ain't seen a single hack. Anyway, had to bring you this cake.
Aw, you brought me a cake, ain't you a sweet potato? Wait, is this an Alcatraz special? I don't get it. I only got about a year left. Yeah, I mean, it hurts being apart, but...
They didn't tell you. They transferring you to Bridgewater.
Bridgewater? Why? I only stabbed 3 guards, 5 inmates, or 6 if you count the guy whose face I peeled off. Oh, I guess I could see it.
Transfer could be any day now. You gotta bust out here tonight.
Oh, yeah, right after lights out. I have to go to ground and lie low for a few weeks, but I'll get in touch after that.
Okay, you better make it. If you get caught or hurt, I'll...
Hey now, come on. Button, you know me. Turn off the waterworks. I'll be fine as frog hair.
You better.
You better scram before one of the few remaining guards comes by. Here, it ain't your birthday yet, but I made you a little something.
She holds up a fine chain necklace with a Tommy gun bullet hanging from it. She fastens it around Molly's neck, and you look away awkwardly as the two of them share a kiss through the bars. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, Nancy's right. I don't gotta worry. She's tough as nails. Tough as anything.
She's a little scary, frankly. She peeled a guy's face off?
Yeah, that's little Nancy McGill for you.
I thought you were crazy. Maybe I was right.
Heh, Buck, if there's one thing you should understand about me by now, it's that I don't like getting bored.
I guess not. Well, we're done with the prison now. Screw all the rest of that crap. But we helped her. Yay. Well,
We can go find out why the telephone people keep catching telephones on fire.
a movement catches the corner of your eye, and you turn to see several tall, long-limbed figures gliding towards you. They twist and twirl as gracefully as ballerinas as they approach, but this beauty is contradicted by their heads, which are indescribable shadows. And I'm not saying indescribable as a horror cop-out. I'm literally uncertain about what's going on in their head area. They have like a winged collar or side horns or a mouth. I don't know. Just see for yourself. Okay.
Are they just
What?
dying?
I don't know. I mean, yes, I suppose.
You got ballet slippers and ballerina tee.
And another familiar. They're just giving me familiars. In the final dungeon. Also, ballet slippers.
Hello?
What will you do on a rainy day when your house is on fire? How will you get out? When you're on the train, who will save you?
In all cases, I will simply panic.
This isn't him. I understand you want this telephone shut, but give it. Give it to me! I just hang up on him. Screw it. So we can't go into the IRS building. So here's a building we literally can't go. That's 2 buildings we can't even go into yet. And 1 building that's irrelevant. And now we're fighting... I don't know what that is.
It's shadow-tainted growth.
And these things have a lot of health. That thing's gonna do 38 damage in a single swing if I don't kill it this round. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get out the AoE. Try to clear up some of that trash in the background there. 1 more. Focus this guy down. But if I don't know what it is, pillars is not... sorry.
You lost your mosquito.
Yep.
Are you gonna bring out a crazy doll?
Nope, he's already back. This... okay. What? I didn't read that because I thought it just said pick up. Now I can't interact with that phone. Okay, next.
It said it was just a normal telephone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this band perform in New Jersey, so this tracks. The game's set in New Jersey. This is an infinite... Yeah, that's an infinite fight spot. Okay. I'm just gonna... get some popcorn for no reason. Now let's go to the ballet theater. Molly has stopped in front of a wall that has been plastered with several broadsheet posters. The illustration of a sultry blonde woman making a kissy face in the viewer with a battleship on fire in the background. Loose women sink ships. No dancing, no short skirts, no obscene language.
You have ballerinas.
I know. Molly, unexpectedly, says nothing. With gritted teeth, she ejects the drum from her Tommy gun, opens the cover, and does something inside with her knife. What are you doing?
Give me a minute, Buck. Carving the rudest words I know on all of my bullets. I'll show them how to sink a damn ship.
Molly's Tommy spray has been upgraded. Now, in the final goddamn dungeon. There's more of the ballerinas, and yeah, that's another infinite fight. Okay. So 2 infinite fight spots. 2 things where I can't do anything. 1 thing that's pointless. Oh, by the way, I'm going to cut off the guessing game soon, so if you haven't, this is a good time to do that. Ordinary phone booth. Okay. And yeah, here's another empty section. Okay. Yeah, so I was saving it for last.
Well, no, you still have the Black House, which you got a key by killing the boss.
Oh yeah, that's the final boss though. It's the Black House.
No. Don't sweat it, Buck. I got one of those.
Braka, 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 braka. No random encounter, just experience. There's all the phones.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's not knock over the thing behind me. Had to double check. Freaking game. All right. So let's go with outro, already bad, and outro, definitely bad. I'll be nice and only give it 2 negatives for that. But this is vacuous at best. There's a statue to Dark Noel, which
you don't have enough mysticality to.
Which is funny because I should have a lot. I have 8. How do I have?
You needed to have 9.
Oh, my gear's wrong. That's why. I'm still set up for fighting her. Okay, so I need. Hang might be everything. One second, sir. So yeah, that is now a sharpened, beamed-up, hefty lawnmower. An elegant weapon in the war of order against chaos. +8, +5, +3. I'll take that. Leave that there. I need the Monster Clip Sash. There's my mysticality. Now I could have gone and done it.
They would like to know if Death mailed you the lawnmower.
Yes. We actually have the best ring on we can. I know we have the best pants on we can. Yeah. Let's go ahead and chop off the guessing game really quick. Oh, but tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow we're playing Tinykin because this game took about a day and a half longer than it was expected to. So the list is getting rejiggered a little bit. But tomorrow we'll be playing Tinykin, to be very clear. Oop, there we go. Let's finish this damn thing.
You're too late. Wow.
Chance to move. Is that my uncle? Oh my god. Uncle Murray, are you okay?
Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't.
Me too. We've got to stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is.
Darn right we do, but wait a minute. What's that?
What's what?
You've got something behind your ear.
Blung. Jeez, don't ever change, Uncle Murray. Okay, so what happened to you?
Well, Jessica told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right?
Yeah, that's how I found you. And we've been using the Detectotron to find more of them and try to follow your trail.
So Charles got that thing working finally? That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, a fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. Turned out with a little coaxing, you could also get it to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around.
So who's the president woman?
I don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded, and that's where all the artifacts came from. I think they were stuff that was in the barn at the time.
That must have been one heck of an explosion.
No kidding, 5 years ago. 5 years later, she's the city comptroller, and now I guess she's shadow president, whatever that is.
Hang on one second. So we had key, sickle. Oh god, what was the full list of cursed items? I don't even remember off the top of my head. Here we go. It was the key, the fedora, the book, the compass, and the sickle. I guess those could all be in a barn. It's a weird spread of items, but sure. What's she planning?
Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know what it's for exactly. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting to power it, it can't be anything good.
How do we stop her?
Well, she set up she set up 3 big weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into her machine here in the Black House.
So should we destroy those?
I mean, yep, ideally before her machine does whatever it's meant to be doing.
Destroy 3 things. Good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. I'm pretty sure I've seen all 3 of them before. Not far from here, yeah?
Somewhere in Government Valley past that, I'm not sure.
Well, that was all my questions. Well, I mean, all the immediately relevant ones.
Then we better get moving. I guess now we know what the empty zones are for. We can't even figure this thing out enough.
So I know one was up here.
One of them was in the telephone place.
Oh, the phone's ringing. Hello?
Oh, hey! Is that Runner? This is Rufus.
Rufus? How did you know I was here?
I didn't. It's just a coincidence. My brother hunting device calculated that as the best spot to open a wormhole to his location. Since there's a payphone there, I figured I'd call ahead to check.
Wormhole? I thought it was a communications device.
Well, it turns out the Pearl is crazy powerful, and wormholes are a form of communication according to...
There's a crazy shadow pillar thing here. I could use some help dealing with it.
That explains some of these readings. Hang on, I'll be right there.
Thanks, Rivas. Game. There we go. I should probably mention in my looking up stuff, I spoiled a little bit that this is one of those things where, depending on how much stuff you've done, gives you options to destroy these pillars. You know, like, because you did their side quests. So anyways, Czar asked a question. Do I get money from Twitch? Besides donations, subscriptions, and bits? No. I don't get ad money whatsoever. Okay, that's a lie. But, for all intents and purposes, I get no ad money. If you give me a moment, I'll tell you exactly how much ad money I got. Say, last year. Let's see here. I gotta remember where that actually... I hate how they move around all the crap.
Yes, peanuts.
This might be it. Nope, this is wrong. But anyways, the point being, if you watch ads, I get nothing out of that. Here we go. Okay. Last month, I got $17.83 out of ads. Now, that, as weird as that sounds, that's up. And you can see, the one previous was $12. Yeah, that is legitimately more than I expected. That is, let me be very clear about this, a pittance. Use ad blocker. Moving on. Okay, so telepathy.
Telephones.
Another group of those shadow maniacs around the corner. You know what they're like? They're a lot like the zombies in one of those movies where the zombies aren't actually undead. They're just people with the really angry bitey disease. They can run fast. Sorry, I guess that comparison isn't germane to the setting. I don't know if zombies even existed as a concept in 1928. I'm not going to look it up, though. Spoilers. Yes, they did. Okay, well, yeah, well, Twitch likes to be like, mwahaha when it comes to ad blocking, so... Hello?
Renner, this is Johnny, the Hobo King. My secret Hobo King powers alerted me that you might be in need.
How did you know what number to call?
I just picked up my phone and it connected me to you. Is that not how phones work?
Anyways, yes, I do need some help. There's a big weird pillar thing that needs to be destroyed.
No problem. I'll send a crew of hobos immediately.
Thanks. Okay. Get down. No third phone. Wonder what that one's supposed to be. This is the pylon thing you mentioned, Murray?
Oh, I'm supposed to be talking now. I never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think that's a pretty safe assumption.
And I just have to destroy it?
And the other two that we already destroyed. But yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the President's machine and presumably unseal the blockhouse. Easier said than done, though. That thing's made of pure umbratium alloy.
I just saw a bunch of hobos hack it down with, like, some cleavers. I think we're good.
Look, it's made out of shadow metal.
Okay, gotcha. Fine, whatever. Let's do it. Punch! You might work, but your hands won't. Done! I got cracked knuckles. What? What does cracked knuckles do against me? Minus one muscle. Okay, whatever. That's... oh, sorry.
That's the last one. Come on, we've got to get back to the Black House and put stop to whatever the President's plan is, which might be world domination or world destruction or maybe both. Honestly, with as much as I was able to learn before they caught me, that's a real glaring gap in my knowledge.
Yeah. But... oh, for God's sake. I don't... what are you?
ballerinas.
Why are you... I stopped shooting you. I mean, my mosquito's gonna kill you. And I'm gonna kill you. With a lawnmower, which actually sounds pretty painful when you say it out loud, but...
You got a shredded tutu.
They're just giving me tons of gear in the final dungeon, which is always aggravating. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an umbritanium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when she entered. She glares at you, practically hissing.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted that. No, I didn't deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow would drop back to ambient levels. I assumed that was your doing.
Yep, I busted your weird pillars, and now I'm busting you.
No, I'd be real upset if you weren't too late.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah, next to you. The portal is open. And after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe not as the President of Shadows, but as the Empress.
Question, what's going to make the Emperor of all Shadows kneel to you? That's
My
not...
hair.
Okay, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention on this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state into a smoking crater.
Okay, okay. Mind if I look around?
Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless you want everyone to, whoever heard of you to die.
Okay. Well,
Type.
she's really typing on with that. Jeez.
Type.
I like how we can craft stuff, like right here. What is that?
An Britannium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found laying around while you were distracting the president. Good job.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely intentional, but what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded like bad to mess with this stuff.
She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure to just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make an out portal instead of an in portal.
Oh, okay. So it'll suck her into space.
Well,
And no more problem.
Not exactly. Or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of the portal.
Oh. Oh, you're saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you?
I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah. That's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready?
Well...
Actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb, you go through you go through that portal, you can't come back. And the game ends one way or another, but nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here or keep playing afterwards.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
That's okay, kiddo. I wasn't really talking to you.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. It was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other what's-it, and hopefully which won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump through that right away. I don't know how much time you'll have.
Jeez, okay. Be careful.
You too, kiddo. Ready?
Let's do it.
Wah!
Alright, I actually have to physically go in. Resolution. There's another chapter! You lied to me! You and Molly, and President, and her machines, and a good chunk of the floor, appear in the middle of a pale void lit by the just-arrived light of stars burnt out countable eons ago. I threw a little monkey wrench into your plan.
Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with.
Like what?
Welcome, playthings!
You look over to the right where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get a feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't annihilate your mind.
In particular, that.
Oh.
Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power but also get cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons?
Hey!
The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this.
So you can get us back?
I can get me back. And then continue my plan to summon the Emperor under controllable conditions as intended. Yes.
What if I don't want you to do that?
Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap about what you want? Go away. Go die in the void.
Gee, someone's cranky.
Don't interrupt me.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna leave that for a moment. Hey, any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity in the universe?
Johnson Christ!
honest. If I had brought a gun with me, you would be so dead right now.
Do you blame yourself?
You said that like you think it's a real meaningful and cutting question. What the hell are you blathering about?
The barn explosion that killed your parents.
Nice try, but I made peace with that little mishap years ago. I've got no family, no ties, and I don't care.
And now you're all alone.
Typey. No way!
But I
will strangle you with my bare hands fist. First.
And I just want to double check this really quick. Yeah, okay. So, no talking her out of it. Damn, I guess that was a... I figured that was like a thing. Well, alright, final boss time. Hi.
Welcome to my realm.
What are you?
I am what the shadow is the shadow of.
Nice job if you can get it.
It's a living.
Try something desperate.
No, reasoning. Can we discuss the,
Your words have no power here.
you better...
Ha ha ha.
You seem like a pretty
Ridiculous.
Yeah, okay. Final boss time.
Ha ha ha. Fight me? Very well. I will give you one chance, all or nothing.
It's Gabby. And Simone, how did you get here? And how are you in the party? What? Okay. I have fought things with more health than you. To be very, very blunt about this for a second. So, first of all, let's lower its shielding. There we go. Okay, Simone's dead. Alright, so let's not screw this up. Sorry, I don't remember. I don't know the icons, so I gotta actually, like, double check these. He's immune to bleeding, poison, and fire. Of course he is. How do you like this final boss music, everyone? It's exactly... I like this final boss music, sis.
This isn't final boss music.
I know. This is, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use... Oh, I lost it. This is it. Reduce all enemy stats across the board, first of all. Then, I want you to do... let's kill an eye first. Damage. Damage. I just misclicked. Oh, that's actually bad. Okay, okay. Okay. Nope, that's cool. Just punch the Eye of Cthulhu here. Don't mind me. You know what? Just do some deeps. Get some damage out there. So yeah, let's try not misclicking this time. Now, let's summon our elemental friend. And then let's buff our... Can't take more than 5 damage at a time. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's me. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Back to cracking my knuckles. I don't know why she thinks that, Trihexia. And I don't care. So, yeah, that. Yeah, listen.
And it will honor and serve me.
Listen. So I just killed Cthulhu. Would you like to do anything else, Madam President? Like, this is your big shot to, like, do anything else. I'm just wondering.
We dance. With a bug on our head. And now we're in our bedroom.
Yeah, we killed the shadow that the shadows are from with a machine gun. Hey, the TV's on, even though TV hasn't been invented yet. Sometimes the best way to deal with the universe-destroying threat is to hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work. Thanks. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you find yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. Unfortunately, the fact that you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe meant you can never come back to normal reality. What? You waited 1 billion years, and that was only the beginning. You were still here. You always had been. The universe ended. You weren't in it. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The way to be sure is to not press a key for 5,000 years. They didn't know it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. Murray was wrenched through the ether and unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. They spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside the entirety of space and time makes you pretty hard to track down. Eventually, Murray gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with future ventures. PFR did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined the league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that became known as super weird fighting. Molly and Nancy went on to become the most notorious bank robber duo in history. They were last seen somewhere in Bolivia. Simone went on to become a chair of the SIT Robotectronics Department. Thanks to your tireless crime fighting, the streets of Ocean City have never been safer. King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean with Agamemnon doing most of the heavy lifting. Those are boxcars, sir.
And that's a train with a sailor ship on it.
In the... Okay.
Uh-huh.
With the wind at their backs, they set sail for distant shores. Thanks to Croesus, the expedition was well funded. It got a little boring at times, but Dusty brought a deck of cards. Whenever anybody got scratched up or sick, Doc was there to provide medical attention. Nights were cold, but between Beatrice's wool and Calendula's moonshine, everyone kept cozy. They ate creamed fish thanks to Walter and Creamy Steve. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans, and Mossman provided fine herbs and exotic spices. After a long and difficult journey, they arrived at the land they had promised to themselves. They founded a new nation, a nation of hobos, by hobos, for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos. Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He recently has become interested in flagpoles. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice-pope. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Miss Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of Decade award from the International Salesman League. Crystal's store was moderately successful, but she was confident in about 40 years, business would boom. 70 years from now, the historical village of Sandwich is still a popular tourist attraction. It's particularly popular amongst mixed-up hipsters who get it confused with Sandwich, Brooklyn. SIT's astronomy program continues to be no less dumb than SIT's astrology program. Your championship trophy remains the crowning achievement of the SIT food fight team. This is mostly because they never won another one before the program was cancelled. Clem and Jarvis Schlitz evaded capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis James and Clem Bartles, respectively. After Prohibition ended, they had a long and illustrious career in getting people drunk industry. With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until about a month later when Charles Lindenberg was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Heim Quarry went bankrupt after the workers fled in the night. Most of them made it back to the city and found new jobs, which could not possibly have been worse than their old jobs. The loss of Tom and Kathy plunged Largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the bastard reboner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. What? Paul Leathers used his new tongue to preach non-violence and counseled many a troubled youth from a life of big game hunting. To appease his brother, John Leathers agreed to read a book on pacifism. In time, the wreck of the Longerfellow was swallowed whole by the swamp. Though a boat may be long, naught is longer than nature's mouth. The kid with glasses spent a week bragging after you proved his theory about big hands. The plant kid will happily wear Mossman's moustache for the rest of his life. The chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell-o-wisp you brought her, and the radio kid is still proudly wears the feather you brought from Barbara Yagra. The kid with the wrench still tells a story about the time you captured the Chupa Naranja. The Fly Girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought her from Flemberg. The Molros place remains uninhabited in the 1990s when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy signals. With no natural predators to thin their numbers,
Mac McMillicuddy's sheep
yeah,
right
yeah.
out of control.
Oh my God, Mac
Millicancuddly.
No, there's no other L. Mac Millicancuddies. There we go. Sheep bred out of control. He went on to become the region's primary supplier of both mitten and mutton. Despite all your efforts, the maze stays exactly the same. Yeah, thanks. I'll look that one up. Forever. Yeah, screw you too. Billy made sure of that. Yeah, The old ham mill never spun again. Rufus emerged from his portal somewhere deep underground. He didn't know where he was, but he knew he was one step closer to his brother. That's all that mattered. The end. Cool. So apparently because we started the time paradox at all, we were instantly locked. I didn't know that. We were instantly locked into the fact that we were temporally paradoxical. And we would have to do that entire freaking chain, which I was avoiding on purpose, to avoid getting locked out of space-time. In order to not get locked out of space-time.
But you got locked out of space.
Yeah, I got locked out of space-time. Vocal talent. And that was Shadows Over Loathing. A game that was really good until it until it overstayed its welcome. We know it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavors. If you enjoyed this, you might also try West of Loathing, which I actually do recommend. The end.
What happens if you hit continue?
We're back here.
Ah. Well, that's not helpful.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else at this point. Not really. I can craft some stuff, but I already beat the final boss, and I don't... Like, I couldn't talk her out of killing the universe. So, the end. Well, now's the boring part.
You're welcome. You don't want to fart on camera anymore?
Believe it or not, no. Ah! Look behind me, if you didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just put this over here. No reason. Okay. So... I gotta distance myself a little bit from that before I can fairly judge that outro. I am a little bit irritated that I got stuck outside of space-time because I was trying to avoid getting stuck outside of space-time. I know that sounds funny, but it doesn't feel particularly funny. Also, someone called me a Nazi today. That's cool. That's not a joke, by the way. That's just a Tuesday at this point. Here, I already spooled this up. Have some music. First time called a Nazi? Nope. There's a reason I kept making that literally Hitler joke for a while. It's the coat. I look too good, can I say? Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Alright. Where's my audit sheet? There it is. Okay. Yes, that is still a positive, despite all my various aggravation. Clearly marked, hey, this is the cutoff point, is a nice thing to have. I actually am pretty sure, in fact, you know what? Let's test something super quick, super quick. Because I'm pretty sure I can actually load that save and then, like, leave and go do other stuff, you know? Let's find out. Yeah, like, this always amuses me. In, like, every RPG ever, it makes no sense, narratively, to leave at the final dungeon or at the final boss and then just go do chocobo racing or whatever. But you usually can. Yep, no, here we are. We're in the past, or rather the space here. Hey, that's your past self over there. Here's your chance to hand over the crate of old bandages. It occurs to you, you haven't gotten the crate of bandages from Charles yet. The crate you have now is the one of your future one gave you. And he said he used those. Won't giving yourself these bandages script the timeline? Okay, gotta get the crate from Charles. What is involved in this quest? Oh no, I'm always a video game first kind of a person, really. Immersion's nice, but I'll take good gameplay, you know what I mean? Apparently one of the endings is you becoming so shadow-infused that you actually become the new Shadow King and erase reality. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure I got the bad ending, Trihexia. No, I'm like I said, Colgrim, I'm with you. I do think that's a positive. I'm not actually arguing. Wow, this guide actually doesn't say how to do the time travel quest. I know it exists. I'm sure I can find another guide for it, but my interest has rather suddenly waned. Yeah, further down. I do love a boringly perfect playthrough, that is true. Oh, you can... yeah. Alright, hang on. Let's get this all lined up, shall we? Any guesses how long the game was? Keep in mind, we did almost everything. Near as I can tell, the only things we didn't do was whatever was going on with the windmill and the time thing. Those are the only 2 quests that I'm aware of that we didn't do. So this is like a 98% run. And as expected, the actual time is less than I thought it would be. But we just talked about that, right? 19.23 hours. That's not actually that long of a game, really. When you count all games forever. But for this game, yeah, I can solidly say that is about 10 hours longer than it should have been. This really is about twice, fully twice, as long as it should be. I stand by that, too. Okay. I mean, obviously the specific number there is going to vary based on you and yours, but I stand by my statement personally, just my own personal take. About 10 hours ago, I was still enjoying myself, and from that time onwards was pretty much a non-stop slope down. Ah. I mean, I'd cut the entire last area out completely. And possibly Chapter 5 as well. I don't know, I'd debate that. Because there's some interesting stuff there, too. If I had to lose an entire zone, though... I mean, the swamp did have most of the actual padding quests, other than the second to last area. But yeah, if we merged 4 and 5 together a little bit, I could see that. I could see that working out. I know I'm sounding really negative here, which is funny, because this is still going to be a net positive game, I almost guarantee it. It's just, you know, it's a good game up until a certain point. Where that point is varies. I did enjoy West of Loathing more than this one, absolutely. Better combat, better leveling, better encounter design, shorter, funnier. Ironically, less of a main plot, but at the same time, as we put out, the main plot in this game has less focus than several of the side plots have. So... West of Loathing is a prequel. Or, that's not true. This is a sequel to West of Loathing, is a better way to put that. West of Loathing came out earlier. Which is weird, because then they ripped out several of the legitimately really good gameplay design decisions they made in that game. I don't know why. I mean, once I hit critical mass, yeah, it's just, alright, use this item, use this ability, use this ability, use this attack, boom. As I will probably talk about in the rumination, that totally isn't rumination, the combat did feel a little bit like Rocket Tag after a certain point, but eh. What's funny is earlier on, we actually ran into a difficulty cliff column. I know you didn't see that. And then we got a few more pieces of gear, and we bought a few more upgrades, and then we were the difficulty cliff. So that was kind of strange. That's true, FF8 does have absolutely 100% perfect combat, negative to gameplay. Alright, so, let's see here. I think I'm good with that. Plus 10 to story is actually pretty solid. Let's go down to gameplay. Yeah, cliff to avalanche. We should call that difficulty avalanche. What's that? It's when you run over everything in your way, relentlessly and unstoppably. Oh. It's pretty impressive. Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. I will take Rocket Tag over Padded Sumo 100% of the time. The problem is, I would honestly consider both to be bad most of the time. Just in general, you know, this is not a thing. But I have seen Rocket Tag games that actually do some good stuff with it. I love Stellaris' soundtrack so much. It's kind of the new Morrowind in several ways. The only downside is it's a little bit too loud for regular discussion. So if I'm doing like a lore week, I can't do this. It's too loud. I have to give this game the second replay positive. I have to. There's too many different ways things can go. Like, way, way too many ways things can go. What don't you like about the UI, Malkaiser, if you don't mind my asking? If you get enumerated. Island and Ruth. I don't even remember the diplomacy tab off the top of my head, so I'll believe you on that one. The other two, yeah. With you on those. Eh. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's right. Let's see how this scored. Yeah, I didn't think so. Sorry, Colgrim. I'm almost done, I swear. Oh, I take my time with these. I always apologize for it, and everyone's like, nah, it's fine. Anybody on YouTube, does anybody on the VODs actually watch the part where I'm typing all this stuff out? Real question. For those of you watching this on YouTube, if indeed you exist. Okay. Oops. Doing that wrong. Did that last time, too. Ladies and gentlemen, Shadows over Loathing. Plus 10 to story. That's not terrible. It is below average for RPGs, I'm not going to lie to you. It is above Cthulhu Saves the World, which makes sense. There's just too much good writing this to not qualify for that. But that is still below average when it comes to storytelling. Make of that what you will. For record, that puts it below Breath of Fire 2. That is 0.52 story per hour and a 72% ratio. Both of those are below average, which is going to make more sense in a minute. Gameplay-wise, sadly, this is actually above average when it comes to RPGs, because RPGs don't have a good average when it comes to gameplay. Shadows over Loathing has plus 6 to gameplay. That's 0.3 density per hour and a 57% ratio. Neither of those numbers are good, giving us our final golden number of, drumroll please. That's a good question, actually, Colgrim. That's an interesting question. Now, here's the real question. Before I tell you the actual number, did this game beat Cthulhu Saves the World? If you remember, Cthulhu Saves the World got a 32.24. Okay? This game got a 30. 1.44. Sliding right under Cthulhu Saves the World. So yeah, Cthulhu Saves the World is a better game than this, and I stand by that. Yeah, I've already said the big thing that I need to say about this. The game's padded. This game is way, way, way too padded. You remember Rufus's quest chain? The one we did across like 3 separate chapters? Which I had to pull up a walkthrough through, which we had to go through a dungeon and then fight a boss and then go to another dungeon and then go find 11 random radios across the world after doing another little side dungeon and fighting another random encounter and then going and fighting another area and another chapter and then coming back and then going out and then coming back. You remember that quest? I could summarize the entire story of that quest in one sentence. Rufus is looking for his younger brother. No additional steps moved forward in that quest. No additional information happened. Hey, can you help me look for my brother? Yes. And then we gave him a flashlight, metaphorically speaking. That's it. And that was a huge, huge, lengthy course of just aggravation. And that's the whole game in a nutshell. It's not bad. That is still net positive. But being honest, 31, that is below average. In general, but also for RPGs. Not a great score. Ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we're going to go ahead and play Tinykin. I know that's not what it says on the list, but this game was literally a day and a half longer than I thought it would be. So, I hope you've enjoyed for what it's worth. I hope you enjoyed my sister actually providing some levity. See you around.